Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your 38th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West. And you might be wondering, Papa, why are you here? And why do you have a whiteboard and pen in your hand? Because it's picture-in-picture time. Kevin is having technical difficulties. I just said, screw it. I'm going to start the video up so we can get introductions. Well, I don't know the rules that well, but we can get introductions done. So that way, Kevin, once he gets back up here, he can just get into it, get to go. So the first person that we have here, the person who's going to win it, Papa West, a.k.a. the best Jacob. Papa, how are you doing? Jacob, thank you for that introduction. I am doing fantastic and ready to win. Just on this side of me, visiting us from the orange planet, or the sun, as multiple people like to say, Chris Diaz. Chris, how are you doing today?
Doing good. I'm not feeling great, but here to have fun. And after winning last one, I came up to have fun.
All right. Right below him, the guy who roots for the worst team in baseball history, Dan Skip Allen. Dan, how are you doing today?
Otherwise known as the greatest team in baseball history, the Boston Red Sox. I'm doing fine. I'm just here to just have fun because I'm not going to win this. So I'm going to hopefully my buddy over here, Chad, will win. Then he'll be in a good mood and get me on his podcast.
Yeah, not winning in over 100 years is a sign of greatness. Everybody knows that. Dang it, Kevin, you screwed up the system that I had going. I'm going to go ahead and go above him so I don't miss out anybody. Chad is here. Chad, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. These matches are always fun. It's interesting that we're going to be doing some general trivia this time. So anything pretty much goes. And also go Red Sox.
All right, two people starting off with negative 200 points. I wish I could do that. Kevin, can I award people negative points for this?
You can do ghost point, sure.
Well, no, I want them to be behind everyone when we start. It doesn't matter. Right next to Dan is Noah. Noah, I have not met you yet, but that is okay. I don't have anything funny to say about you, which actually might work out into your favor. Noah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm one of the newcomers. I'm also over at TMG, and I'm over at Full Metal as well. So I'm just trying to get my movie knowledge up and just have some fun. So thanks for having me.
Definitely, it's always good to have fun, and it's always good to get people involved whenever you can get involved. Off to the side, Jake Tato, a gentleman who hosted a stoner movie comedy. I did not watch that because usually when I am high, I am not paying attention to anything. Jake, how are you doing today?
Thank you for having me. I like to play. No, on the real though, it's great to be around, and I had to come in just to mess with Kevin's head and like have a Jake versus Jacob match. But for real though, I have to fight for Jake's versus Jacob's. So let's see how we do.
Yeah, messing with Kevin's head, the man bun is doing it enough, but the more people we can have doing this, the better. Right above him, someone I do not know, the Royale 3 with cheese. Royale 3 with cheese, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm
just here to connect with people and, have fun and meet people with similar interests. And you guys are a pretty good group so far since I've been here. And I'm probably not as knowledgeable as my background would have me assume, but yeah, so I'm just here to have fun. I don't expect to win much or anything, but let's do it.
Fun fact, no one cares about your backgrounds. There, I said it, everyone. I actually stand corrected. Malcolm is the only person who people care about his background because they always wait for him to line himself up with his Jojo Rabbit poster. Everyone else, no one cares about your stupid background unless you do something cool like Malcolm. And then in the middle, the what's her name? Gladys, the freaking I don't even know. The servant in the Brady Bunch, the maid. That's
Alice.
Jacob, nowhere near the best. Jacob in the call, Barber. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. I would just like to point out that Dan is not a fan of the Mariners, it looks like, so he is not a fan of the worst team in baseball history.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I am.
Thank you.
So the Mariners happen to be a horrible team, but have not been around as long as the Red Sox. So they're getting there, but not quite there yet. Well, with that, Kevin, I have introduced everyone. I've made people laugh. Now it's your turn. You have a lot of expectations to live up to.
I appreciate it. Thank you for taking over because my computer crapped out. It is because another stream is running simultaneously. So if I do pop out of here, I will be right back. I promise. Banter amongst yourselves. I'll hop right back in. All right. So since introductions are done, we will go over some quick match rules that weren't gone over in the pre-match. So let me bring that up. Here on Picture-in-Picture Trivia, tonight's topic is just general movies, like we started off doing. Kind of back to our roots here. So all movie categories qualify in this match. So our overall rules basically tonight, we have a lot of players, and obviously you can see the computer thing might be an issue, so I might be the one having the computer issues. So let's keep crosstalk to a bare minimum, please. Let's not give any hints. So only the host will talk to update on the score during any questions. And let's give any players silence to think. Write your answer clearly on your whiteboard or paper and speak aloud the answer only when called upon. 3 repeats per competitor for the entirety of this match. Technical repeats will be given on a case-by-case basis. Please keep hands on screen throughout the match. I will call you out if necessary, just to keep things above board. And even when I have the picks up, I still can see you. My girlfriend, who is keeping score behind the scenes, can see you. No challenges in this match. Sorry beforehand if I got anything wrong. I always do try to double, triple check everything. But if I do get anything wrong, I will get up to you. Like I have done before with Chris, I brought him back on to the next show. Like I promised him a spot no matter what. So I promise you I will make it up to you. So those are your main rules. Your round number 1 rules are as follows. You can get up to 12 points. We will do 4 questions alternating with 4 photos. And the questions are worth 2 points. If you lock in with your hands up after 15 seconds, I'll do 15 to 20 seconds. Reduced to 1 point if multiple choice is used after that count. The photo questions are worth 1 point, and there is no multiple choice for those. And then
Did we just lose Kevin?
Not again.
yeah, and I'm back. All right, sorry. That one was on me. All right.
It's great because we can't see anything. So.
Yeah, I know. That was on me. All right, so the questions are worth 2. If you lock in, your hands up, you're down 1 point if you use your multiple choice. But don't feel bad if you use multiple choice. I don't want anybody to feel bad. Photos are worth 1 point. No multiple choice. All right. Anybody have any questions before we get started?
So can you clarify when we can ask for multiple choice again? Because I wasn't too clear on that.
Yeah. So I'll start off with a question. Any of the verbal questions, you can ask for multiple choice in round 1. Any of the photos, you can't ask for multiple choice. So just in round 1. And then in round 2, it'll change. So just in round 1, any of the verbal questions that I read out loud, you can ask for multiple choice if you don't know it after the 15 count. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So starting off, question number 1. The category is Shakespeare adaptations. Shakespeare adaptations. Who directed 2010's The Tempest? As I drop my pen already. I'm off to a flying start tonight, folks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And let's see. I'll go around. Go ahead and if you have your answer written down, go ahead and hold your board and your hands up. And if you need multiple choice, let me know.
I definitely need multiple choice, Kevin.
Multiple
So
choice,
Papa
please.
needs multiple. I'll go around and ask. That'll be easier. So, Chris, you need multiple or are you good?
I'm good.
You're good. Papa needs multiple. Chad, you need multiple?
Yes.
Jacob?
Yes, I do.
Tim?
Yep.
Okay. So, Chad, Jacob, Tim. Dan, will you need multiple?
I'm taking a stab at it. I'm
Taking a stab?
Yep.
All right, for 2. And Noah, will you need a multiple?
Yes, please.
No problem. Jake?
I will take a stab as well. No multiple.
All right. So Diaz, Dan, and Jake all locked in for 2 points. And for the rest of you, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Kenneth Branagh, B, Julie Taymor, C, Joe Wright, or D, Baz Luhrmann? All right, I'll give you a technical repeat on those. Is it A, Kenneth Branagh, B, Julie Taymor, C, Joe Wright, or D, Baz Luhrmann? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And we'll go to Chris.
He ruined by mention of the dog, Julie Taymor.
Papa.
So this is legitimately my favorite Shakespeare play, and I just now realized they made a movie about it, and so I wrote down C.
All right. Chad.
I guess Baz Luhrmann, D.
All right. Jacob.
I also guessed D.
All right. Tim.
Straight up guess, but let's put A.
All right. Dan.
Yeah, I put Kenneth Branagh.
All right. Noah.
A for Kenneth Branagh.
And Jake.
Also went Kenneth Branagh.
All right. The answer, Julie Taymor. Julie
Damn it.
Taymor.
Good
Damn,
knock,
Chris.
Chris. Good knock.
Chris, I think the only one pulling there. Yep. All right.
I quit.
Chris jumps out to a 2-0 all lead. And we'll go to our first photo question. So no multiple choice here, but a chance for 1 point. If you can tell me what, I just need them in the movie. Just tell me what movie this photo is from. In the realm of rom-coms, by the way. Rom-coms. And we'll count you down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll go to Jacob West.
High Fidelity.
Chad.
I gave her my heart. She gave me a pin. Say anything.
Jacob.
I also said say anything.
Tim.
I said say anything.
Dan.
Say anything?
Noah.
Wild guess, Better Off Dead.
Great movie.
Potato. Jake.
I will say nothing.
All right, blank board. Diaz.
And the Trenchard gave away say anything.
Say anything is the correct answer. All right. Nice poll. All right. So moving along, our second verbal question, third total question. In Blazing Saddles, what is the name of the town that Bart and Jim come up with a plan to save?
Oh.
Jake and Papa Woods, the only ones to yet to get on the board, but I know they will get there. I have faith in them. And Diaz out to a nice little lead there, but anything can happen. As we go 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's see. We'll go around the board again. So who needs multiple choice? Chris?
I mean, multiple choice.
Chris needs multiple choice. Papa?
Yes, can I get multiple choice, please?
All right. Chad?
Multiple choice, please.
Okay. Barbara?
Yes, please.
Tim?
I will definitely take multiple choice.
All right. Dan?
Yeah, I'll take multiple choice.
All right. Noah?
Yes, please.
All right. And Jake?
Yes, also.
All right. Multiple choice all around. Is it A, Rock Hills, B, Rock Falls, C, Rock Ridge, or D, Rolling Rock?
What's hilarious is I just remembered it while you were asking everyone if they wanted multiple choice.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start this time with Chad
I guessed C.
and Barbara.
I also guessed C.
Tim.
I guessed Rock Falls.
Dan.
Just because it would be funny if this is the answer, I put D.
All right. Noah.
A.
Jake.
I quickly scribbled in A.
All right. Diaz.
I believe it's C. Yeah, I remember it correctly.
And Papa.
There once was a town called Rock Ridge.
There once was a town called Rock Ridge, indeed. All right. Rock Ridge is the correct answer there.
How about if it was Rolling Rock, though?
that would be great.
I never want something that way, but
Welcome, Kirby. All right. Going back to our second photo question for another point. Name that movie. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll start this time with Mr. Barber.
Complete guess. I said the Blair Witch Project.
Tim.
I also said the Blair Witch Project.
Dan.
I also said the Blair Witch Project.
Noah.
I really like this movie, but as above, so below.
Jake.
Also shot Blair Witch Project.
Diaz.
maybe not necessarily the last couple minutes, the Blair Witch Project.
Papa.
The Blair Witch Project.
And Chad.
One of the creepiest endings ever, the Blair Witch Project.
Indeed, it is the Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project. All right.
Sure went with my gut there.
So your third verbal question, fifth total question in round number 1. In the category of war, I'm sorry, I have not been giving you guys categories. That is my fault. Category of war films, war. In Full Metal Jacket, what specific sort of contraband does Gunnery Sergeant Hartman find in Private Pyle's footlocker, forcing the whole platoon to do push-ups?
All right, could you repeat that, please, because you're breaking up?
Yep. In war, in the category of war, in Full Metal Jacket, what specific sort of contraband does Gunnery Sergeant Hartman find in Private Pyle's footlocker, forcing the whole platoon to do push-ups?
How specific you want it to be?
There's pretty much only one answer to this. And answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pins down, and we'll go around the board if anybody needs multiple choice. Diaz, you need multiple choice?
Yeah, I prefer want to make sure you don't have to make sure specific multiple choice.
All right. Papa, multiple choice?
I'm locking it in.
Locking in. All right. Chad, multiple choice?
I'll lock in.
Locking in. All right. Barber, who do we lose?
Tim, we lost Tim.
Lost Tim. He's back in. I'll let Lillian fix that. Barber,
Yes,
you
please.
need multiple? Okay, no problem. I will wait till Tim. There we go. Tim, you need multiple?
No, I just got kicked out. I don't know why.
No worries. Dan, you need multiple?
No, I got it locked in.
All right, you're locked in. Noah, would you like multiple?
Locked in.
Locked in. And Dan, Jake, are you locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in. All right. So for Diaz and Barber, your choices are A, a donut, B, a loaded gun, C, naked pictures, or D, playing cards.
Can you say those one more time, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a repeat of the options. Is it A, a donut, B, a loaded gun, C, naked pictures, or D, playing cards? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. And this time we will start with Tim.
Put down a donut.
Dan,
Yeah, I put down the candy bar.
Noah,
It was a jelly-filled donut.
Jake,
Jelly donut.
Diaz,
No, I take mine too deep. I realized.
Papa,
I put pornography.
Chad,
I also thought it might be pornography.
Jacob.
A.
And it is indeed a jelly donut. Jelly donut.
I'm kind of happy with multiple because I had a candy bar and I wished I would.
Yeah, I just didn't want somebody to put food. That's why I said what specific. So, all right. Your next photo question, as the score is updating down there, you'll be able to see that in just one moment. Here comes your next photo question in the category of sports films.
I don't see any photo. Oh, yeah.
Get you on Bleacher Features to talk about this, Kevin.
Oh, yeah? Barber and Tim at 4, Diaz at 5, Jake and Chad at 3. I think everybody else at 2. So a close game. Let's see who else can get a point here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Mr. Bleacher Features himself, Dan Allen.
Tin Cup.
Noah.
Tin Cup.
Jake.
Okay, Shaq.
Diaz.
Yeah, it's a caddy shack.
Papa.
Tin Cup.
Dad.
Tin Cup.
Barber.
Yeah, I put down the only golf movie I know, the greatest game ever played.
Tim.
Damn.
I just put down Happy Gilmore.
It is Tin Cup. Tin Cup. So some good pulls there on a pretty tough photo question. All right. So moving into our final verbal question. So this will be the final chance at a multiple choice, if you'd like that. So here we go with that question. In the realm of Disney films, in Beauty and the Beast, what is the name of Belle's horse? The name of Belle's horse. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll go around and see who needs multiple choice. Diaz?
Okay. No, we don't multiple choice. Yeah. Great.
Okay. Diaz, multiple choice. Papa?
I'm going to go ahead and opt in for multiple choice, please.
Okay. Chad?
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Barbara?
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Tim?
We just lost him.
Dan? Multiple choice?
Multiple choice for me.
All right. Noah?
Same for me.
All right. And Jake?
Multiple choice, please.
All right. And here comes Tim back in. I have a feeling it's going to be a sweep for the multiple choices. Tim, did you need multiple choice, buddy? It's all good. Tim, did you need multiple choice, bud?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need multiple choice.
All right, no problem. Clean sweep on multiple choice. So your multiple choice options, everyone, are A, Francois, B, Jacques, C, Philippe, or D, Maximus.
Can you repeat those?
Absolutely. Is it A, Francois, B, Jacques, C, Philippe, or D, Maximus? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And we'll start this time with Noah.
I would have had it if I kept it, but Steve, Philippe.
All right, Jake.
I wrote A and then started writing Francois. So A.
Diaz.
Philippe.
Papa.
Chris got really excited when you said Philippe, so I put C.
Yeah.
Yeah, C, Philippe.
Barber.
C.
Tim.
I put B.
Dan.
Yeah, I put A.
It is Philippe. Philippe the horse. All right. All those are actually Disney horses, though. So, all right. So moving on to your final photo question in round number 1. And it comes in the realm of dramas.
Oh.
Got a good match on our hands here. I totally agree with Kirby. Nobody using a plate as a whiteboard. 0 points.
I could go get one.
Oh, I remember that.
4,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
3,
I recall that.
1, hands down. And we will start with Jake this time.
The Social Network.
And Chris.
My top 20 favorite movie of all time, The Social Network.
Papa West.
The Social Network.
Yeah.
Phew.
Kevin, you don't have my full attention. You have the minimal amount, the Social Network.
Mr. Barber.
Social Network.
And bless you, Papa West. Tim.
I just put social network
Dan.
without the.
The Social Network.
No.
The Social Network.
All are acceptable. A clean sweep on the
It's
last.
It's not the Facebook. It's just Facebook.
That is true. All right. So, great ending to round number 1 there. We'll get the score updated, but in the meantime, I'll go ahead and get you the rules for round number 2 as soon as I can find them. So round number 2 works a little bit like this, guys. It's similar to round number 1. You can earn up to 16 points, though, in round number 2. 4 questions alternating with 4 photos, the same we did in round number 1. However, there's no multiple choice for the questions, so you have to write down an answer on your board within the 15 to 20 seconds that I give you. The photos, they'll be worth 1 point. No multiple choice options, same. However, there will be a cat. There will be an additional 1 point connection between the movie shown in the picture and the previous film from the question. And this will restart on each question and photo combination. So the connection could be an actor, actress, director, composer, year of release, an obvious shared plot element, etc. So the answer that I have written will go. If there are multiple answers, I will take that into consideration. I have in the past, but I did look into these pretty highly in detail. So, yeah. All right. So are there any questions before we get started on this one? All right. So your first question in the realm of thriller. In The Silence of the Lambs, what is the location and also the first word in the name of the hospital for the criminally insane in which Hannibal Lecter is being held at the beginning of the film? I will give you a hint. It is a city. A city. All right. Technical repeat. In the realm of thriller, in The Silence of the Lambs, what is the location, looking for a city, and also the first word in the name of the hospital for the criminally insane in which Hannibal Lecter is being held at the beginning of the film? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start back at the top with Diaz. Papa.
I put Richmond.
Chad.
I guess Boston.
Barbara.
I have a blank board.
All right. Tim.
Blank board.
All right. Dan.
Philadelphia.
Noah.
Big old goose egg.
Jake.
Charlotte.
Papa and Dan are very close, looking for Baltimore. Baltimore.
Wow. That's where I'm
Baltimore.
at. Fuck.
All right.
How dare you not know that, Chad?
I thought it was in this area, but I wasn't sure.
God, I knew that's the city I wasn't picking up.
All right. So your first photo question. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I will give you 45 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'll put a picture. You will give me the name of the film, like you did in the last one, plus the connection between that film and The Silence of the Lambs. Okay? So here's your film. And then I'll put a 15-second clock once we get to that point. Subtitles, okay. Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let me put this photo down. All right, we'll start this time with Papa West.
So the movie is The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, and I put the connection that Brad Dourif is in both.
All right, Chad.
I said Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Best Picture winner.
All right, Jacob.
That's the same thing I have. Return of the King and Best Picture.
All right, Tim.
I put the Lord of the Rings: Two Towers.
Okay, Dan.
Yeah, I put Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and I put Gimli. Gimli is in both of them, but obviously it's not him.
All right, Noah.
It is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and I guessed Howard Shore.
Jake.
I said Two Towers, and I started to scribble. They both have super awesome old dudes.
Diaz.
Lord of the Rings: Two Towers have an odd show.
Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and Howard Shore. Noah with the double pull.
Good job, Noah.
That was a wild pull. Wild pull.
Good job, Noah.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Noah.
All right. So, great pull there by Noah. Same composer. All right. Moving on to your second question, or second set of connections here. Your first, the question, I'm sorry. In the realm of crime films, crime. In The Departed, who plays Staff Sergeant? I'm sorry, let me start that over. In The Departed, who plays Staff Sergeant Dignam? I tried to get my Boston accent on and totally screwed that up. So.
That's what you get for trying.
That's exactly what I get for trying. You're
Wicked
not
good,
wrong.
Kevin. Wicked good.
That's what I get for living in the South.
Yeah, you don't have a Boston accent.
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Start with Chad.
I guess Mark Wahlberg.
Barbara.
I guess the other Wahlberg. Donnie.
Oh, Tim.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
All right, Dan.
Mark Wahlberg.
Noah.
I'm very ashamed of myself because I couldn't remember his last name, but I just put Marky Mark.
Jake.
I wrote Al Pacino, so feel better about Mark Mark.
Chris. And Papa.
You have a stupid hair bun. You don't have a Boston accent. Kevin, what are we going to do with you? Mark Wahlberg.
It is Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. You know what? Chad, what did you put, bud?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chad got. No worries. All right. So this will be your photo that goes with. I'll need the connection between The Departed and this film right here. And also the name of this film. I kind of keep forgetting to say that. No.
I wonder what they're looking at.
You.
It's off to the side, but it'd be creepy if they were looking at me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And this time we will start with Mr. Barber.
Said the Boss Baby, and is Alec Baldwin in The Departed? I don't know. I can't remember.
Tim.
I just put Boss Baby.
All right. Dan.
Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin.
Noah.
Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin.
Jake.
Boss Baby Leo.
Diaz.
Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin with him both.
Papa.
I put Boss Baby and then Anthony Mackie.
Chad.
Yeah, I said the Boss Baby and Alec Baldwin.
That is the correct answer. Boss Baby and Alec Baldwin is in both. Mr. Alec Baldwin.
Who did he play in The Departed?
He is.
He's one of the
captain.
police officers in it.
Yeah.
Captain
Wow.
Queenan, I believe is his name.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to think of him, couldn't find it.
No, he wasn't Queen. That was Martin Sheen. He was
Yeah,
the other, like
yeah,
special group captain.
There's a lot of people in that movie.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Great cast.
Great cast.
All right. One
I love
second
it.
here while we get the.
Go figure.
I think
All right,
Alec
so
Baldwin's best
Barber-
performance was Glengarry Glen Ross. That was a great film.
On that one,
Also, enjoy it, Kirby.
I had
Barber got them both right. Dan got them both right, and Tim just said Boss Baby.
Tim said Boss Baby.
Nope, no worries. All right, so moving right along, our third set of connections. The question comes in the realm of classics. Classics.
Oh Lord.
In the apartment, when Mr. Sheldrake wants to ensure the apartment is empty for his use, he gives Baxter two tickets to what Broadway show which he invites Fran to? I will repeat that because I stumbled over it. In the apartment, when Mr. Sheldrake wants to ensure the apartment is empty for his use, he gives Baxter two tickets to which Broadway show which he invites Fran to?
Thank you, Trevor.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We will start this time with Tim.
Nothing.
All right, Dan.
Oh God, I'm gonna die if this is West Side Story, but I put Hello Dolly.
Noah.
I blanked on my musical productions, but Les Mis.
Jake.
I wrote Hamlet.
Diaz.
You were the music man.
Papa West.
Music Man. Oh,
Jersey Boys.
Chad.
I said Cabaret.
Jacob.
I said My Fair Lady, and I don't even know if that's Broadway.
It is the Music Man.
Damn.
As a feeling
as soon as I
Diaz
saw that, I was like, "Fuck!" I knew
be
it.
all over that question like white on rice. All right. Let's go down and pull up your photo. All right. This comes in the realm of Oscar winners. Oscar winners. And this will connect to The Apartment. The Apartment. All right. Here's your photo.
What the hell? I can't even tell what the hell this is. Man.
What is that?
This might be one of my favorite shots from back in the day.
Second guessing myself on the connection.
Go ahead and put the clock up. If you need a repeat, let me know. Everybody does still have to read. Count you down in 5, 4,
I'll take a
3,
repeat.
2. All right. Give you another little bit to think here. That was 10 in your repeat, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Just making sure.
Man.
All right. Gonna put your timer up. We're trying this together via apartment. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And as soon as I drop the picture, we will go to Dan Allen.
Honestly, I had no idea what movie that was, but I did put William Wyler, the same director. If that matters.
No,
I'm really bad with classics, but North by Northwest.
Jake.
I drawed a picture of a kitty.
Diaz.
And on the waterfront, Billy Wilder did direct.
Billy Wilder.
Papa.
I put a movie I have not seen, and the connection is they're both shot in black and white.
Chad.
I believe that is both the beginning and the end of Sunset Boulevard, both directed by Billy Wilder.
Jacob Barber.
I couldn't pull the movie, but I was hoping they were both Best Picture winners.
No.
10.
I was thinking of North by Northwest, but I just put Mount Rushmore.
Chad with the big pull there. It is Sunset Boulevard and directed by Billy Wilder. Oh,
Good job, Chad.
Thank you.
You got the director.
So I predicted you to win.
It's a great movie. I like the movie a lot.
Oh, I like the movie. I just couldn't figure out what the hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they both in black and white?
Yes.
What movie was it?
The
I'm
Apartment
sorry.
on Sunset Boulevard.
Yep, Sunset Boulevard was the movie. Yep.
I need to
Archer,
look at Billy
Archer
Wilder.
does a great spoof of this exact this scene right here. So if you're into Archer, check that out. All right. All right. So that was a tough one, but some good pulls there. All right. Moving on to our final connection, and the question comes in the realm of musicals. In La La Land, when at the party, Sebastian goes to get Mia's keys for her, and since they are, quote, all Toyota Priuses, unquote, what color ribbon does she say is on her keychain?
Oh, God.
I got two in my head. I don't know which one I want to pick.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we'll start this time with Noah.
It's my favorite movie, so I hate if I got it wrong, but green.
Jake,
Yellow.
Chris,
I said blue.
Papa,
I also said yellow.
Chad,
I said blue.
Barber,
Green.
Tim,
The Green Ribbon.
Dan.
Thank God I didn't put blue. Green.
Green it is. Green ribbon. All right.
I was thinking about putting blue so bad, guys.
All right. And to tie in with La La Land and tell me the connection, tell me what this film is. Diaz with 17 points. Chad and Tim with 14. Noah with 13. Papa and Barbara and Dan with 11. Jake with 8. Very good game going on. Going into the gain a point, lose a point round, the mashup round coming up next. I am excited. About to set the timer here.
Repeat.
All right. That was Dan.
Yeah.
All right. Dan using his first repeat. Absolutely. Check out what the comments have to say. Kirby said. That was a tough one for sure.
I'm questioning myself on the connection.
All right, setting the timer now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And we will start with Jake.
I wrote Meet Joe Black, swim director.
All right, Chris.
Meet Joe Black, my doctor was in both.
All right, Papa.
Did I get the right movie? I just guessed Meet Joe Black, and then I said they both won Best Picture for 30 seconds.
Chad.
I thought it was the Mexican, and I said Ryan Gosling.
All right, Jacob.
I couldn't pull them. No, I couldn't pull it.
Did you get the? Did you put a connection down?
I just wrote they were set in the same city. I don't know.
Okay. All right, Tim.
I have not seen either movie, but I put Moneyball.
All right, Dan.
Yeah, I didn't have Meet Joe Black. I put Snatch, and I just put J.K. Simmons. I'm sure
Okay.
that's what-
Noah.
This is a wild guess, but Old Yeller and J.K. Simmons.
All right, so one of you had the movie, and 2 of you had the connection. The Mexican is the movie, and J.K. Simmons is the connection.
Oh,
I almost
J.K.
changed it when I
Simmons also-
repeated.
Yep, J.K.
Kevin?
Simmons also in the Mexican.
When
and
when I asked for that repeat, I almost changed it to the Mexican. I swear
Yeah.
to you, I was like, "Is it the Mexican? It looks like the Mexican."
It's
And I
like
didn't
he
change it.
wears the same clothes on the cover of the poster or whatever.
Kirby says alternate universe. Tyler Jordan actually a dog. All right. And Diaz, what did you have for your answer on that last one, buddy?
I have Meet Joe Black and my Gosling.
Oh, Ryan Gosling. Okay. All right. Just had to check for scorekeeping purposes. Thank you.
Dang,
for
I
being
almost
on.
changed it to
Appreciate
the
it.
Mexican. I came
All
that
right.
close to changing it.
Yeah, it's tough. Like there's so many answers that you go with.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. So the score will be updated shortly. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the round 3 rules, and we'll go over those. Round 3 is our mashup round. If you follow the Valley Folk on YouTube, this is just like the movie game. Let's see if I can find the rules. Here they are. Okay, so you can earn up to 12 points, but the kicker in this round is you can also lose points. So in this round, we will have 4 straight movie maps. Basically, I've written a fictitious movie plot where I've mashed up 2 movies worth of plots, and you have to give me. It's like a before and after. So an example would be like The Lion King and King Kong. You would give it to me as The Lion King Kong. That's how you would write it. So in this round, we'll have 4 movie mashups. There were 3 if you can guess the title as I have it written, which is, like I said, like The Lion King Kong. If you're having trouble getting the 2 titles to fit together in a before and after style, like they do in the movie game. You may just give me the 2 movies separately. I'll give you 2 points instead of the full 3. But anything less than that, blank word, an incorrect answer, or only 1 correct movie title, you will lose 2 points. So this is where things can change. So right now the score is Diaz 17, Ted at 16, Tim and Noah at 14. I'll wait till it goes back around. Let's see. Papa, Barber. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Dan has 12. So then Papa, Barber at 11, and then Jake at 8. So it's a close game. Anybody can still win it. We will play to the end. We're not going to do any kind of mathematical elimination type stuff. So we'll do all 4 of these. The first one is the easier of the 4. That way everybody can kind of get the hang of it. If you need a repeat, let me know. But what I'll do is I'll read each one individually. I'll read it completely. I'll pause, and then I'll read it again. And then at the end of that, I'll give you 60 seconds. After 45 seconds, I'll put the 15-second timer up, and then I'll need your answers, okay? So here we go with your first mashup. And it comes in the realm of cult classic / sci-fi. Cult classic / sci-fi. When 2 stoners learn that a movie is being made featuring their comic book counterparts, they drool at the thought of fat movie checks rolling in. But when the pair find that there won't be any royalties coming their way, they set out to sabotage the flick at all costs, including hopping into their DeLorean to head off to 1955. And your free repeat in the category of cult classics / sci-fi. When 2 stoners learn that a movie is being made featuring their comic book counterparts, they drool at the thought of a fat movie checks rolling in. But when the pair find that there won't be any royalties coming their way, they set out to sabotage the flick at all costs, including hopping into their DeLorean to head off to 1955. All right. So a minute from here, if you need it.
To make sure there's something like that.
All right, so here
Can
we
I get
go.
a repeat?
Absolutely, you can get a repeat.
Thank you.
All right, in the category of cult classic / sci-fi. When 2 stoners learn a movie is being made featuring their comic book counterparts, they drool at the thought of fat movie checks rolling in. But when the pair find that there won't be any royalties coming their way, they set out to sabotage the flick at all costs, including hopping into their DeLorean to head off to 1955. And who was that asked for a repeat? I'm sorry.
Chad.
No? Chad.
Chad.
Appreciate it. Just trying to keep up with it here on the board.
Don't make it kind of wait one for this one.
Go ahead and throw the timer up now. On repeats, we'll do 30 seconds. I think that's fair. We'll need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start back at the top with Chris.
I hope I got the first movie right. Jay and Silent Back to the Future.
Papa West.
It's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to the Future.
Chad.
I just got Back to the Future. I couldn't pull the first movie.
Jacob.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to the Future.
Tim.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to the Future.
Dan.
You know what, guys? I had the beginning and I changed it on the repeat, and I put Bill and Ted Go Back to the Future.
That's what I was thinking of.
Noah.
Kevin Smith, I'm so sorry.
No, nothing for Noah. All right, Jake.
And Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to the Future.
And I think I'd read
Damn.
that
I can't believe I
All right,
changed
so
That was a good one, Kevin.
Papa, Barber, Tim, and Jake all hitting the 3-pointer there. All right, great job.
Changed it. Dang it.
Yeah, damn it. I've been thinking of
I can guess
the
myself.
reboot.
Kirby gets Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to the Future. Yep. I called it a softball too. It was my fault, but I'm going to go ahead and pause for just a second and give a big thank you to Garth McMurray, who actually gave me that mashup. He gave me the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to the Future. I wrote the all the verbiage, but yeah. So thank you to Garth for that. If you're watching,
That was a good one.
I appreciate it. Yep. I got to give him props for that, and thank you to the people who make the movie game. If you like these things, check them out online. They do some cool stuff. All right, so moving right along into question number 2. So anybody who didn't get that right lost 2 points. So Papa, Barber, Tim, and Jake all gained 3 points. Everybody else lost 2 points there. And the score will be updated in just a moment. All right, so your second one comes in the categories of comedy/spoof films. Comedy/spoof. A corporate drone hates his soul-killing job at software company Initech. While undergoing hypnotherapy, he is left in a blissful state when his therapist dies in the middle of their session. Meanwhile, in a distant galaxy, a planet has depleted its air supply, leaving its citizens reliant on an inferior product, thus leaving them to kidnap a princess until they can steal the air from her planet.
Oh, God.
Your free repeat coming. In the category of comedy/spoof films, a corporate drone hates his soul-killing job at software company Initech. While undergoing hypnotherapy, he is left in a blissful state when his therapist dies in the middle of their session. Meanwhile, in a distant galaxy, a planet has depleted its air supply, leaving its citizens reliant on an inferior product, thus leaving them to kidnap a princess until they can steal the air from her planet. And I totally forgot to even there's your last answer, but not this answer. Sorry.
Yeah, kicking myself. Yeah.
I mean, I figure if I make the banners, I might as well use them, huh? All right. So we'll have just a minute here to. All right, I'm gonna put the counter up. Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start the sound with Papa.
I don't remember the hypnotherapy, but Office Spaceballs.
Chad,
Office Spaceballs.
Barber,
Office Spaceballs.
Tim,
Office Spaceballs.
Dan.
I thought about Office Space, but I didn't write that. I wrote something different, so I just erased it because I'm wrong.
All right, Noah.
I only had Spaceballs, so I don't know if that counts for something. But.
All right, Jake.
Office Spaceballs.
Office Baseball.
Diaz. Office Spaceballs. All right, it is indeed Office Spaceballs.
Hell yeah.
All right. So Diaz, Papa, Chad, Barber, Tim.
I thought that was
Jake.
so obvious. I don't know
Getting
why I
there.
didn't put it. I was thinking that very same thing. I said, nah, that can't be it.
Maybe that
I
was
love
the-
Office Space.
It's all right, Kirby. No problem, buddy.
Okay.
Just was letting you know. Not a problem. Just want everything to be all above board here. All right. So moving along. The score, I'll give you a quick score update. Tim is now in the lead with 20. Diaz is at 18. Papa and Chad and Barber all at 17. Jake at 14. Noah with 10. And Dan at 8. All right. Moving into
Gonna do good.
the third mashup. The third mashup and the penultimate question of the game. So we go to a tie. All right. This one is in the realms of horror/drama. Horror and drama are these two films. A young Philadelphia boy can see the dead and only tells his psychologist about it out of fear. As the doctor tries to uncover the truth about the boy's ability, they both uncover something unexplainable. Across the pond, Mr. Dashwood dies, causing his sisters to have to move with their widowed mother from the estate on which they grew up to a much smaller cottage where the sisters experience love, romance, and heartbreak.
Aw.
I will give you your free repeat now. In the realm of horror/drama, a young Philadelphia boy can see the dead and only tells his psychologist about it out of fear. As the doctor tries to uncover the truth about the boy's ability, they both uncover something unexplainable. Across the pond, Mr. Dashwood dies, causing three sisters to have to move with their widowed mother from the estate on which they grew up to a much smaller cottage where the sisters experience love, romance, and heartbreak.
I actually looked at this.
And we'll put the counter up now. Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And this time we'll start with, I believe we're on Chad.
The Sixth Sense and Sensibility.
Barber.
The Sixth Sense and Sensibility.
Tim.
Did you say me? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Sixth Sense and Sensibility.
All right. Dan.
I got the Sixth Sense part, but I put Little Women, so I put the Sixth Woman.
All right. Noah.
This part is really not my jam, so I'm like, I didn't get it.
All right. Jake.
The Sixth Sense and Sensibility.
Okay.
Yes. Sensibility.
Okay. Papa.
You're all wrong. It's The Sixth Scent of a Woman.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Chad. Oh,
Already, I went first.
Yep. I'm sorry about that.
Right.
It is indeed The Sixth Sense and Sensibility.
I like
All right.
that one.
So Diaz, Chad, Barber, Tim, and Jake all pulling that one for 3 points.
Hey,
Everyone else will lose 2 on that one. So good pulls. Good pulls.
I've got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Are all these mashups? I may be late to this, but are all the mashups going to share a word in both titles?
Yeah. So they'll all have like something like a before, like on Wheel of Fortune, you see like before and after, or something like on Jeopardy and stuff. Yeah, they'll share like something in the middle. Like I've done.
They're
I'll explain
supposed to
it
at
after.
least.
Yeah. Some of them have been a little iffy, but for the most part, they do share a commonality, like in at least
Dawn of the
a
Dead.
few letters. But yeah, all right. I think on all these, I did actually get them to share a full words. So yes. All right. So here we go. Your final question. This one comes, and this will actually decide the game because Diaz is up to 21. I see Chad, Barber. Tim is actually in the lead with 23. Chad, Barber both have 20. Jake with 17. So a couple of different ways people can win. So we will see what happens. This one is your last question. It comes in the realm of thriller/comic book movies. Thriller/comic book movies. A dangerous criminal is being transported on a passenger spaceship by a bounty hunter. When the spaceship is damaged by a comet and is forced to make an emergency landing, the remaining crew, passengers, and said criminal are forced to work together. They must escape the desert planet before they are food for the planet's inhabitants. Back on Earth, in a secluded country, a young king's resolution is tested when he is drawn into conflict that puts his country and the fate of the world at risk. The king must rally his people and use the full power within him to overcome his enemy. That's a long one. All right. I'm going to take a drink, and then I'm going to give you a free repeat. All right. In the realm of thriller/comic book movies. A dangerous criminal is being transported on a passenger spaceship by a bounty hunter. When the spaceship is damaged by a comet and is forced to make an emergency landing, the remaining crew, passengers, and said criminal are forced to work together. They must escape the desert planet before they are food for the planet's inhabitants. Back on Earth, in a secluded country, a young king's resolution is tested when he is drawn into conflict that puts his country and the fate of the world at risk. The king must rally his people and use the full power within him to overcome his enemy. 1 minute on the clock. All right, about to put the timer up here. 15 seconds.
I'll take a repeat, but you don't have to repeat it. I just need more time to think.
No worries, no worries. All right. Does anybody want it repeated? Does anybody need it repeated?
I'll be down for a
words?
repeat.
Okay. So Barber, I'm going to take away a repeat from you. We'll just go ahead and repeat it since a couple people would like it. All right. Thriller/comic book movies. A dangerous criminal is being transported on a passenger spaceship by a bounty hunter. When the spaceship is damaged by a comet and is forced to make an emergency landing, the remaining crew, passengers, and said criminal are forced to work together. They must escape the desert planet before they are food for the planet's inhabitants. Back on Earth, in a secluded country, a young king's resolution is tested when he is drawn into conflict that puts his country and the fate of the world at risk. The king must rally his people and use the full power within him to overcome his enemy. All right, 15 seconds on the clock. Need answers or repeats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All comes down to this. Start with Mr. Barber.
I don't think it's right. I said Pitch Black Panther.
Tim.
Pitch Black Panther.
Dan.
I put Pitch Black Knight's Tale.
All right. Noah.
I really choked. I should have known that last one.
Jake.
Pitch Black Panther.
Diaz.
Pitch Black Panther.
Papa.
Legit had it before you finished the first movie. Pitch Black Panther.
And Chad.
I still think I lost, but Pitch Black Panther.
And indeed it is Pitch Black Panther.
That was a good one.
Great job. There it is. All right. Let's make sure with the scores just before
I think I have less points this time than I did last time.
It happens. Sometimes those mashups can really kill you. But you had a good run going into it. So let's see what the banners say here. Yep. All right. So your winner for the evening, Mr. Tim Stevens. Very nice.
Yeah, Tim.
First time
Good job,
on.
Tim.
You got a perfect record now. That's well, we'll go around the horn and talk to everyone. We'll talk to Tim first since he won. How are you feeling? And so this being your first time and all. And if you'd like to plug anything like your social media stuff or anything like that, feel free to at this time.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was what I expected. I had a great time. I guess general movies has always kind of been my thing, so I would probably get my ass kicked and everything else. But it was a lot of fun. I like everybody. Everybody has a good sense of humor, especially Papa West. I look forward to getting to know you guys better. Yeah, I don't really have any social media, but if you guys have a letterboard, you can catch me at the same name, Royale with Cheese, with the 3. That's it.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on the win. And we hope to see you back for sure. And if you ever want to jump into, a singles match or a deep match, anything like that, TMG is always open and welcoming to you. We'll go to Diaz.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go to Diaz first. You did well tonight. You had 24 big points. You were vying for that last. You had that last one. If Tim were to miss it, I think you would have been the one to pull it out there. But great job. Anything? Do you have anything for us?
You find your favorite Twitter and anything. They try to get some reviews out in that couple weeks. And great job to Tim, right? Tough game. The Giants on the box, they come kick ass. Okay. That's how they reboot up the other one.
Absolutely, man. And Kirby, yeah, absolutely, dude. If we do a Pulp Fiction thing, I have a feeling Tim will be right there involved for sure. And we were actually just talking about it. So I think Jake's gonna help me write that one, maybe help me host that one, and we'll definitely do a Tarantino takeover. All right, Papa West. As if you needed people feeding your ego by telling you you were even funnier. You have another fan. But no, I'm just kidding. You did well tonight, buddy. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Also, second Mama West. People do find my humor funny. But then also, I do run TMG singles and teams. If you have not had a match yet, message me, Facebook, Jacob E. West. That E is very important. My profile picture is a picture of this beautiful face with the beard, though, so it doesn't look exactly the same. Repeat, if you haven't had a match, message me. If you've had a match, you're on the roster. I'll get you a match eventually. The more you ask, the
Can
lower
I
on the
actually
list
ask
you
you a
go,
question
though.
on that?
So he told you blow him up if you want to play and sing. No, I'm just kidding.
Message me privately, Tim.
I know the feeling. Don't do that. We will get a match, I promise. All right, let's go to Chad. Thanks for jumping in tonight, man. Hope you had some fun. 23
I
points.
did.
That's an awesome showing, man.
I had a lot of fun. Congrats to Tim, but I didn't do so bad myself. I did way better than my previous 2 times, so I'm pretty stoked, to be honest. But yeah, you can find me at Letterboxd, generally Chadwick_Webb, and as Dan keeps talking about all the damn time, the Dill Pickle Movie Network is the YouTube channel where I have a show with my buddy Dill. It's called Picture This, and we basically go through every year of the Oscars. We talk about Oscar ceremony, history of the year itself, and then we also go into all the nominees and the winners of each year in that one Best Picture. And then we also nominate actors and actresses from that year. And it's a pretty fun time so far. We've done 1994 and 2020, and this month we're doing 1944. So we're all around the place, and we'll get Dan on at some point probably.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds awesome. We'll definitely check that out. Mr. Barber, you have a show yourself. Go ahead and tell us about it.
I do have a show. It's over on the Nerd Entertainment Network channel. It's called Real Talk with the Real Deal. It's got a group I'm a part of in combat wrestling trivia. So check that out too. Yeah, we go live every Sunday just talking about whatever. We just did an MCU discussion yesterday. So go check that out if you have some time. And I would also like to point out that I am the best Jacob today, according to the score.
Hey, the scores don't lie, man. That's what I'm saying. Great job, though. 23 points is definitely awesome. We went to Tim, so let's go to Dan. You didn't. Your score doesn't show how well you did. Those mashups can definitely be killer, man. Anything where it's taking away 2 or 3 points from you, that hurts. But you did a good job. Thanks for being on. Promote anything that you'd like, dude.
Yeah, man, I was doing okay before that. The mashups just don't work for my brain a lot of the times, I had part of the mashups and stuff, and then I would not figure out the connection or whatever, and that's what killed me. And I wouldn't the Office one. I was like, I think it's Office Space something, and then I just gave up, But yeah, you can always find me at Dan Skip Allen on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Also, Letterboxd. Also, I'm a film critic in the Orlando, Florida area. If you want to read anything that I have written, I write all kinds of awards coverage. I do retrospectives. I do anniversaries of films. But I do a lot of recent movies that are coming out in theaters or on streaming. It's called disappointmentmedia.com or at my own blog, From the Fourth Row at WordPress.com. Those are the 2 places you're going to read anything I've written. That's where I write all my stuff. And also, I do a couple of YouTube shows. One is the Top 5 Weekly. I just did a 4-part Oscars special leading up to the Oscars on the Top 5 Weekly. And my other show is called Bleacher Features, which my man Kevin has been on. He's been on there. And so it's about myself and a guest. We talk about a sports movie and we just break it down from beginning to end. And that's a passion project of mine. It's over the summers. It's only a summer series. So If you're interested in any of the shows that I do, Top 5 Weekly or Bleacher Features or whatever, just message me. I know Dennis, Chris Diaz has been chomping at the bit to get me. I'm sorry, Chris. I've just been so busy with work and everything. I keep forgetting. So that's all.
And like Kirby said in the comments, Dan is a cool guy. Check out his triple threat geek match with Sean Hunter. Sean Kirby versus Dan. That was an excellent match. So check that out. It just dropped on Sunday, just yesterday. So check
Kirby
that out.
and Sean do better than me. There's a plate involved.
No, and there is a plate involved in a geek match. Hardcore geek match. All right. Speaking of geek, we have somebody who's about to make their geek debut, Noah McCausland. How are you, buddy? And thank you for participating tonight. You did a good job. Same thing. I feel like that mashup round, it just takes you a few times playing. It'll click. But go ahead and tell us anything you'd like to promote. And how are you feeling?
So I was hoping to do better than what I've been doing over at Full Metal, because I've done a couple of classics with them, and I've done horrible each time. So I was hoping to at least answer some questions correctly. So I came in, I was actually feeling pretty good, and I was getting a lot of answers correct, and I really liked the pictures and being able to relate them back and forth. But yeah, like you said, it's just that final round, the mashups kind of got to me a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually do have a little bit of something to plug.
Sure.
I just started my own podcast called McLevin's Movie Moments, and you can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Google Podcasts and Radio Public. I am working right now to get myself onto Apple products. Basically, I just sit down with a guest each week, and we talk about a similar movie that we like or love. Doesn't have to be good or bad. And we just talk about what we love about the movie, and the big thing is we have our top 3 favorite moments of that film that we talk about. I am in need of guests, so if you would like to do that, you can find my Instagram page, McLevin's Movie Moments, on Instagram, and you can just direct message me from there. But I do have a match coming up on Sunday, a geek match, and I'm really excited about that. So,
excited to have you, man. For sure, excited to have you. All right, and finally, last but not least, Jake Tato. Where can the good people find you, and how are you feeling about this match you had tonight? 20 points. Good job.
Yeah, conversely, I feel like that whole mashup thing kind of went in my favor. 8-20. So I scored some points there. It was fun. Definitely, I'm around here, and I'm at TMG, at Nerd Entertainment Network. You can usually find me around. Definitely watch that Kirby Dan Sean match. I believe I have one of those on the stack, hypothetically. So we'll see where that goes. And yeah, thank you for having. Thank you all for playing. It was a great time as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy. And I have been your host, Kevin the Philosopher Poss. I do run TM Geek on TMG Trivia. So hit me up if you'd like to get involved in TM Geek. We have pretty much solidified our roster, but I'm always looking for new people. So if you'd like to be on the desk, if you'd like to write questions, anything like that, any kind of involvement you'd like to be in, hit me up on Facebook, Kevin Poss. Letterboxd, I think it's Kevin J. Poss. But you can find me, and we'll talk movies till we're blue in the face. But it's 10:41 here on the East Coast. Not quite May the 4th, but I will share with everyone. May the 4th be with you all for tomorrow, and then no Revenge of the 5th. So nobody get too hammered. But no. Thank you all for watching. I hope everybody had a good time. This was great fun. I'm glad my computer held out. So before it shuts out on me again, and just so we can get in on the under the hour and a half mark, I will say good night and so long. Adios.